Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter.
Living with all of these strangers, staring at faces that you can't make. Standing in front of a mirror, forcing a smile, but I can't fake. 'Cause I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling confused, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, and I'm trying to find something new. But baby, I'm not holding my breath. I need something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on in the ceiling. And I need something that will keep me on the ground. It's kinda strange being human, yeah. It's living really just a pastime. And I'm crying victim when I'm all alone, hoping someone calls, but then I don't pick up. I'm still lost, I'm feeling confused, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, I'm trying to find something new.
The 2K Sports pregame show. And it's happening out. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. And for Los Angeles, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at small forward.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And he's known as the Claw, Kawhi Leonard Doors, with some of the biggest hands in the NBA.
Well, consider, Kevin, that hand is over 11 inches from thumb to pinky. That's 52% wider than the normal hand. Basically, his hands correspond to a person who would be almost 9 feet tall. Incredible.
Brunson finds Doncic. The shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Beverly. Williams against Hardaway. Williams dishes to George. It's rebounded by Dallas. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Doncic passes to Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And like seeing Beverly get involved there. Sweet shooting from the speedy guard.
I will go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Leonard kicks to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
And here's Brunson. He has 5. Now the pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Harrell finds Leonard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
Such a wide open look. George has got 5 points so far.
Well, the three-point shooting of Paul George is an important attribute. Because he can put it on the deck, he's got to balance it with that kind of look right there.
They get the rebound. Doncic draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
Doris, you can't say enough about the defense of Paul George. I mean, he is absolutely terrific on that end of the floor.
That is in addition to being an all-NBA level offensive performer. So you think about what Paul George brings on the defensive end. The on-ball defense is incredible. He knows when to help off on drives. This guy is easily one of the best defenders at his position, if not the best.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Down low, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Zubac against Powell. And George with the stop.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Pass to Doncic. Over George. Doncic, no good. LA has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The drive by Green. Here's Shamet. And another 3 for the Clippers.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Right, left side. Kleba with the bucket.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The shot's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Beverly against Barea. A fadeaway. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barea. Doncic has got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Clippers.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
Mavericks trailed by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kleba, the pass to Wright. And Wright throws it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
On the wing, Green. Good on the three-point shot. Barea against Beverly. Now Barea. Floats it up for Doncic. Beverly feeling it out a bit, and that one released in time, but no good. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?